Hello, hello. We're back. More One Life Permadeath. The Hunt. Still on with endgame. Trying to decide what to do next. I think I was going to nip over to Mallow and Takedown and try and get some M4 drops and maybe save myself some time. But if I get the Iridium from doing Seats of Eruption and Hippity Hopper, then I can get Hemo out of the way and use the rest of the Iridium rerolling the Plasma Coil. So then the Plasma Coil has an Anoint to do Mallow and Takedown at Mayhem 4. So I think that's what we'll do.
A siren.
Let's go. So I've got to do Slaughter Shaft again, annoyingly. Oh well.
Hey there, player! You'd better be using a torque for this, Slaughter. Let's go another fucking round. Crush some
Your presence exalts the perfectness!
I'm unstoppable!
I live for this!
Let's go around, huh? Boom!
Can I change these around? Kind of want to keep Star Gap. Cryo will be a little bit better for health and corrosive.
Oh, great! You're welcome! Feeling good! Eyes up, got it up!
I'm still upset that I can't say fuck! Goddamn awesome! You're a fucking badass! Get ready for some more pandemonium! That's a big word!
I am brimming!
Yoo-hoo! Ball job!
Be still! Absolute massacre!
I never desist!
Yeah! That way!
I'm down for a brawl. Right. Dang.
Hey Viper, how you doing? Hello, hello.
You enjoying the show?
That was good shit!
Gonna spend a lot of money this weekend, but worth it. Stuff for the new home. Yeah, that happens.
Here comes the drop. Shoot that one and thank me later.
Excellent quality macros, etc. I still haven't bought a microwave. I told myself I'd get around to it, and I never did. Hey Shkirk, how you doing? Hope you're well.
Weren't there more of you a second ago?
Internet desk, table, chairs, Tuesday. Nice. I'm a triad internet on day one. Tuesday, innit? Tuesday.
Stop struggling.
They love me. Time to prove my worth.
Bring it on!
That bad. Stronger together. Usually.
Hell yeah! Bring on the next fucking wave.
I made a thing! Oh hell yeah, 115. I think that's definitely now the longest streak. It's the longest one I've seen.
Shut these heretics! And just 3 easy payments!
Weak. Not gonna hold them forever.
Oh, you... Rat coming here!
That wave got knocked the fuck out.
Hands up. Oh, I could get used to this.
Me! Fight to the death!
Uh-oh. Is Shirk just a tracker for how long ago did they make this feature? No. Feature's a lot older than that, and I believe Reckless was the first to hit 100, but I didn't see them update further, so I think they stopped there. Now you're committed. It's impressive.
Freaking legend.
Especially since I don't think you just left the channel open. I think you've actively loaded it up. Every time. Red people actually turn their computer off at night. I've started doing that with the new PC because it loads up so quickly.
Happy now?
Intimate!
Easy. Got a target for you.
But it doesn't feel like I'm turning my PC off because
Don't move.
it loads up every window when I turn it back on. Like in the background as it's sat on the login screen. So I'll wake up, I'll go turn my computer on, make breakfast, cup of tea and whatnot, come back, log in, and then it's just all there again. So it's effectively 0 time added. This is there.
Gang madhouse out there! Yeah!
Making headlines. Jump on up, win a prize. Almost done.
Hell yeah! Bring on the next fucking wave!
This is no goddamn supply. You can do better than that. Just stop.
I'm still upset that I can't say fuck!
Action across the brows!
Yeah! That way!
My mark. This is all too easy.
Tell me about the
Oh.
Hey Sora, how you doing? Thank you so much for the 31 months. Oh. Game. Okay. Interesting. Sora, what did you do? Come, Mr. Havelman. Havel me lazy. Delight come. You want to go home? I feel like that's a rhyme, and I don't know how you say it. Thank you for the 31 months, Sora. Much appreciated. This is a whole lot of bullets flying everywhere. That mantle nearly got me killed. Yeah, this is a whole lot of danger just kind of flying everywhere. There we go. What iridium do I have? 5-7? Okay. I think I'll need quite a bit.
Stop struggling.
Shred of fire! How's the laser doing? Alright. I very frustratingly had a whole bunch of unexpected bills and shit. So that's not been very great. Other than that, I am alright.
A trance, a dance, a massacre.
You got bullied 90% of the heavies might want to take down with cryo ones. You want to use your cryo Harold? Oh no. The game knew.
Almost done.
You're a monster, but in a fucking good way.
Not gonna hold them forever.
Scared of this isn't over.
Feels so right. That's all you've got.
We've got knocked the fuck out.
Uh-oh, Viper, what happened? Do you get double cryo at the doors? You quit to desktop again? The button claims another. Like, okay, I get it. Having a quit to desktop button's nice, but we literally have Alt F4 and also, like, know your own game. People save quit in this game. We kind of do it a lot. The UI designer knows what they gotta do, but they don't understand what they gotta do it for. Not thinking about how the end user's gonna use it.
Got a target for you.
Where are all the badasses? Finally, Hippity Hopper. Good lord. We've been on a dry spell with this guy. Spooky rocket. Movement. Hippity Hopper. Hell yeah. It just needs Yeet level eruption, which... Okay, hang on a minute. Shredder Fire, 25%. Eruption, 20... Okay, it doesn't have boosted race. That must be an M6 thing. So it's 25% for the eruption. But like, I've gotten 5... Butchers and 5 Shredder Fires. And... No eruption, 1 helper. Don't fucking feel like 25%. Are the doors you got triple cryo? Nice.
Somebody shoot this one. Next.
Use more fucking explosives this time! More!
Hands up.
That wave got knocked the fuck out!
This is all too easy.
Wave complete! Yeah!
That's 3 Miltons.
Here comes the big one!
Another butcher.
Eat my holy lead! Well, that was a colossal gate failure! Don't fight like this time!
Enjoy. Ha! Down you go. Waves against the rocks. Be still.
That was so good, it made me want to fucking explode!
Yeah, I'm really glad we allowed the whole being able to clip through the window, because this is a lot of runs for a 25%.
Oh, grave digger. You're welcome.
Come here and give me your ear.
You're a monster, but in a fucking good way! Wow, 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 wow!
Another hopper. 25%. I didn't die, Tor. Keep up. We're on the blood path now. Hey Scorch, how you doing? Hope you're well. Doing good, good.
Silence!
Screw you too! Better run from me!
Making headlines! Is that the best you've got?
I yearn for a
Bring it to fun retribution! King of the castle! Hell yeah! Bring on the next fucking wave!
I crack me up!
Come on, I want a damn challenge! Happy now?
Do optional activities do anything? It scatters loot around. It's either like money and stuff or like blues and purples.
That way!
Alright, Viper, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by.
Already forgot about you.
Hey Corn, how you doing? Hiya, hiya.
Don't worry! Watch out for this, fucking badass! Will bring me back!
These mayhem drops are annihilating me.
Done! You're fucking...
They really do not feel like equal. They really, really don't.
It's okay. I know you're gonna fucking kill it this time.
Playing some Ghost of Tsushima, excited for Ghost of Yokai, no worries. Fucking militants are the worst. I can't brute force them with plasma coil. It's weird. Plasma coil projectiles just kind of like. Well, that was scary. Plasma coil projectiles just can't break Gordon shields. I don't know why.
Together, family!
This is so goddamn sublime.
Put the scary rocket launchers down, lads.
Be still.
What a perfect example of weighted drops.
I'm trying.
There we go. Deep Sev eruption. There we go. Let's complete it just to clear it out in the mission log, because it's annoying. Back to the bug.
No refund.
My pearl has mag size. Not on Mayhem 4. Galaxy Brain Bug? How does this work? Oh, I think I had Big Kick Energy last time I did this.
I can feel the power. You can do better than that.
Oh, you've just made a big mistake.
Coursing through my veins.
This is the final stop, I presume? Unless Hemovorus is dropping 166 items. No. Far from. We're getting Hemovorus done, so I don't need Iridium for it, so I can spend Iridium on rerolls.
I can feel the power. I'll take you on.
Flintlocks. A friend of mine was saying that that was something that had him not excited for the new game. He didn't like the idea of guns in it.
Coursing through my veins.
Well, this is an endgame rush. I think endgame rush is usually a first stop. Or is it a last? We're not open with this attack, please.
I'm unstoppable.
I think just one legendary is sign of company men. Which I actually, that would be quicker, but it would also be more dangerous.
Feels so good. Wait. Against the rocks. Are we through here?
You want to change? This is why nobody likes speedrunning you, Hemo. Big head modes works on Hemo? Yeah, but that doesn't seem to be the weak point being buffed, so irrelevant.
Fully energized.
Yeah, it's just its face, which isn't a weak point, so.
Was there more of you a second ago?
Let's make this quick, yeah?
Where's my damage?
Feeling good.
Sometimes it does this. Your damage just, like, doesn't exist. Hemo drops aren't Mayhem exclusive, right?
Now get
Because if they are, we're in trouble. Is Mortimer just fast? I have no movement speed bonuses. Oh, 10% on my toboggan, and then my toboggan's got slide speed, which is slower than that of a snowdrift.
Fully energized.
Right.
Oh, and then I have 5% movement speed from holding this gun.
Badass. Ready to unleash this power.
Where's my gun?
I'm a freaking legend.
I'm running out of map. That was very impolite. Okay, what are the percentages on the hemo drops? Because why is it everything has just been really fucking shit since we... Disruptor, 25%. Not a fucking chance. Ringer, 25%. Not a chance. Replay, 25%. Yeah, no, this isn't happening. Wait. 2.5% chance to drop a Mayhem 1. So it goes up 2.5% with every single Mayhem. That is an issue. That's a big problem. Because we're Amara and we don't have damage. Any new commandlet grind? Oh, he is referring to low drop rates. Right, okay. Now, that's a lot of wasted iridium, but
Stronger together. Usually. Next.
of course the first enemy to shoot me is Cryo.
Not today.
Yeah.
Is that the best you've got? Oh, great. You're welcome.
Holy rocket.
Feel the power.
It's a rubbish one. It's terrible. Oh man, RNG, why you gotta do that to me? That wasn't what I would call a smooth fight. Beef was doing damage.
Not gonna hold them forever. So much power. Here comes the drop. Here.
I have to move! He's gonna miss breathing!
It's not a good roll.
Nobody. The great boss awaits me!
Eyes up. Feeling good. Are we through here? My fists up. Come on. More. More. Ready to unleash this power. Just be. Feels so good. Who's next? Massive. I hope you're warmed up. Hands up. I am the greatest.
Doesn't help that he's yeeting his loot everywhere.
In the palm of my hand. Ready to unleash this power. Step on up with a prize. Was there more of you a second ago? Would you even try?
Don't know why his loot explosion was persistent after the campaign. Not enough to have attention.
Fully energized.
Why? That's not even better. That's not even better. You're at though. You're at in one life. Annoyingly, as a Mara, you cannot. There's like. There's no way to actually benefit. From Murad Azmar. I should have kept the one that dropped. Although it might not have dropped with an anoint.
Bad move! Murder party!
No one cryo me. No. Yeah, that was comical. Jinxed it. Like, the words had barely left my mouth. Right, no trains.
I am the harbinger of meeting.
Coursing through my veins.
Oh my good lord.
Shop the meat!
Remnant, where'd you go?
Oh, that's what did you in. Who wants some free kills?
Hey Voodoo, how you doing? That's not a lot of damage. No, it really isn't. That's kind of what you get for playing Amara.
Rage has served a higher purpose.
Stay. Rap, feeling good.
Just smash Amara Supremacy. Very nice. What setup? You can't even use Guardian rank. Guardian rank is off for this, yes. That is losing us a lot of damage.
Handled at my word.
Friday.
Didn't have a fish thing in.
Step on up, win a prize.
Rage has served a higher purpose.
Anyway, rapid fire. Thank you very, very much for the 52 months. It's much appreciated.
Why so overbearing?
Feels so good. Step on up, win a prize. Happy now? Anyone else want to try?
Joke's on you! I was in massive debt!
Turtle absorb. I'll take it.
Y'all come on back now.
Nobody knows what's better than Marcus Union.
Malawan's licking its wounds after the drubbing we gave him, but I've picked up some scary intel. They're developing some sort of new weapon. If it's deployed on Promethea, we're toast. Go to their research facility and knock some sense into them.
I went to the wrong place. I picked up a mission and then I went where the mission objective was, but the mission objective was to the a different mission because functional video game.
What? That's Minos Prime, but it's been destroyed.
We'll grab it.
That piece of Minos should be stable enough for you to start investigating the Guardian signature. Proceed at your leisure, whatever that is.
Hey Capone, how you doing? Hello, hello. Good, 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 good.
Lorelei, I'm outside the Malawan facility.
Wicked! Get in there and take down whatever Malawan's cooking up. I don't care how you do it, as long as it's messy. Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
What the hell? Vault Hunters? I'll be
I am brimming! Next! Not gonna hold you forever! You enjoying the show? Stop!
I could have gone for a Valkyrie skip here.
I can feel the power! Just be. Yeah, I could use it. Making headlines!
Why? Expedite.
Valkyries. Ha! I'll get my own drink in Valhalla.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're on
Frozen snowshoe. This list is so inconsistent. Sometimes it has the prefix names and sometimes it doesn't.
something bigger. Keep going.
Coursing through my veins. Did you think I was finished? Don't move.
I've had a couple more of those killer dots on me recently. This is very scary.
Take them out. I'm unstoppable. Stronger together.
Oh. Actually, I'm not sure if legs actually drop woven parts or not. I'll break them anyway, just in case.
Definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Tower bubble, lol.
Ready to unleash this power. Is that the best you've got? Another takedown. I'm even outpacing my own legend.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter.
Maybe
Arrows kicking will make Malawan think twice before they come at
I
us
think they
again.
automatically did the thing. Raging Bear, hell yeah. Redistributor.
Scared yet?
Execute. Tig's Boom. Okay. Redistributor. Tig's Boom. No Kibsworth. Weren't not so invincible. Indeed. Okay, so we got like a handful of Mayhem 4 drops there. That was very good.
No blade.
Intel says there's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
I can feel the power. Stronger together.
Want to stop flying weirdly, please? Thank you.
I'm making headlines. Dead. Triple threat. Triple threat.
Those were advanced mechs, but we're after
O.M.
something bigger. Keep going.
Now good.
Stop.
comes the drop. Absolute massacre.
Hey Joe, how you doing? You can see the full list if you type !list, Voodoo. It's basically every farmable red text item that isn't Burning Summit and DLC 4 Legend, DLC 4 Purples. Why? Don't know. Why Amara? Because the wheel told me. To spice it up, I randomized the character and it picked Amara.
Now that is definitely your target. Light that giant bastard up.
Destroy.
Uh-oh.
Today.
I did a dump. Oh, hey, it fixed itself.
Come on, more. Another takedown. I'm even outpacing my own legend.
Brilliant work, Vault Hunter. That ass kicking will make Malawan think twice before they come at us again.
Moonfire. Kibsworth. So I need a recharge burner. That's it. I only need recharge burner now. Oh no, red card recharger as well. It's pretty good for Mayhem 4 drops though. I wonder if it's worth continuing until I get a certain amount of Mayhem 4 drops. I wonder which is the best way of going about that. Was that a crit spot in his booty the whole time? Didn't know that. Yeah, behind him. You can only really shoot it if you're A, co-op, or B, on that second phase. Well, second stint of the health bar, like after he goes immune once. You just nip around back. So you break his opening shield, you nip around back, shoot him in crit spot, and then from there, that's like the only chance you have to shoot it when you're solo. Pretty sure you can get Mayhem 4 drops on the Valkyries.
There's an elevator down to the lower levels. Make your way there and be ready for some heavy resistance. I'm counting on you, Vault Hunter.
Oh, grave digger. You're welcome. Anyone else want to try? Here comes the drop. It's on now. Don't move.
Range limits.
Got one ready for you. Triple threat.
Those are advanced mechs, but we're
Recharge burner. Red card recharger. Oh, hell yeah. Recharge burner is such a cool shield. Shame it's not very good. Well, I didn't intend to have this loadout, but since I have this loadout, I may as well... What are my mayhem modifiers for 6? Ugh. Let's get the rest of 4 first. Good Juju the Rampager. Also drops the Duke.
I'm unstoppable.
I get wanting to keep the mechanic on subsequent kills, but I don't think it needed it.
I'm projecting. You're dealing with a siren.
Should he continue his death animation if I go into the portal? I thought that's supposed to make him respawn. Being the first time? It depends. You can't just remove immune phases and it automatically be better. If you remove the immunity phases for a lot of bosses, they actually get worse. They just need to shorten them. Immunity phases are an important part of boss design because it allows you to separate phases. See Wotan. Instead, either make them shorter or make them player controlled. For example, Troy has an immunity phase which you can do in about a second because you just shoot 4 pillars. Whilst you're dealing with another threat. That's a part of the fight. It separates him out, his attacks out. The boss fights in this game are short enough that if they did any animation going from one phase to the other, if there was no immunity phase, it would be jarring for him to just quickly swapping movesets. But if they played an animation and you were able to just shoot him during that time, you would kill him before he finishes. So you need the immunity phases. Separate that out. Does Evil Lilith need them? No, she doesn't do anything. Again, that's not an example of why immunity phases on the whole are bad. A couple of poorly designed ones doesn't mean that they're all evil. When many fights are enhanced by them. Ow, what the fuck? Let's not do that again. This one's actually... Yeah, no, just sitting and dodging attacks isn't very interesting. But it's an example. Anathema does it well, because you actually have to like pay attention to pillars and stuff with Anathema, or have timing, or good positioning. Wotan's one... So Wotan doesn't have you dodge attacks, Wotan's are just very quick. Wotan's an example of making the boss immune so you don't insta-gib it whilst it does a quick animation to change movesets. What the fuck are you doing? Well, nothing in my control. It spawns you next to the boss, and the boss shotgunned me. Oh, that's good juju. Hell yeah. Yeah, so Rampage has a mechanic, but it's not rewarding enough or impactful enough, so Rampage is just boring. And again, it's not because immunity phases are a bad mechanic, it's just a bad use of the mechanic. Which is demonizing the whole thing. You know, imagine going to Elden Ring and saying, oh, fucking Malekith sucks, fight immunity phase halfway through it. Godfrey? What would they think? Radagon? Insane. Okay, well, Radagon... We won't talk about the second phase of that fight. I enjoy it. If you were to move immunity phases, you lose out on so much boss depth. It's not good. Yeah, during story, you've got story elements happening. A lot of them need speeding up after the story. That's another good juju. Okay, now that's happened to me once. I guess I'll fucking... Like, Evil Lilith during the story, great, because you got great music and great visuals. But her fight barely changes. they get tedious when you're farming them. I dislike the argument of, you know, them making farming take longer. I don't want every boss to take 5 seconds. That defeats the purpose of playing a video game. Slot machines exist for that. Yeah, if farming's the worry, have better rates on longer fights. But boss fights in Borderlands don't take long at all. Especially 3.
I am the greatest.
Oh, wisp of anything at all? Yeah, they drop health and ammo. So they legitimately become useful when you need them, but... They also spawn during the fight anyway, so... Yeah, anathemas are good, there's just too many. Instead of 11, it should have been like 4 of escalating difficulty. So the first one, you get 1 Nova to dodge. The second, you get 2. The third, you get 3. And then the fourth, you do all 4. That's how anathemas should have gone.
I am brimming.
Scourge! Maybe 1 per armor bar, but only 1 diadem. Isn't fun. Again, this isn't... I'm not sure if you're listening. This isn't the mechanic being poor, this is poor use of the mechanic. Like, look at Wotan and tell me that what you're saying applies to him.
Feels so good.
Troy's first one, it doesn't apply. The entirety of other games like Elden Ring, where they have the mechanic done well, they can add to a fight. It's just that Gearbox don't really do that too much because they're not very good at using the mechanic. It's not the mechanic's fault, it's Gearbox's implementation. But I also don't want boss fights to stay boring forever, so I'd like them to keep trying. I don't think it isn't on this list. Oh, there it is, and then Tankman Shield. That's 6. Come back to that. Troy Calypso. What does Troy have? Vox Death Grip. Occultist. Hey Jim, how you doing? Scourge, if True Guardian Takedown would be... I think it should have just been 1 diadem regardless of difficulty. I think that way it would have been easier. Because it doesn't make immediate sense for there to be 2 diadems in single player, but 1 diadem in 4 player. Or you just keep it 2, or just keep it 1 diadem. Regardless of difficulty. I mean, they already do a little bit of that toxic. Some of them are sped up from story to post, but
I can feel
it's
the
not
power.
like a consistent thing. Yeah, rapid fire. That's what makes Scourge poor, is the fact that you can do the entire fight. So there's an example of immunity phase done well. And what you shouldn't do. Well done, me. Yeah, well. Fuck. So by doing that immunity phase quickly, I got rewarded with a free damage window. That one only lasts 5 seconds and does an animation of him removing his coat and very clearly powering up, so that one's fine. It's 5 seconds. Ah, we did enough damage to skip the first one, hell yeah. But then you also have one like Aurelia, where you've got 3 immunity phases and absolutely 0 difference between the stages of the fight. Like, okay, cool gimmick, do it once in the middle of the fight, sure. Give us some new moves afterwards, which they didn't do.
We're not done here. I'm unstoppable. That was fun.
Quasar. Wasn't it more than 3? No, it's 3. 75, 50, 25. She doesn't do it at shield break. You do shield and then the first 25% health.
Feeling good.
2 seconds of shooting, 10 seconds of standing, 3 more seconds of shooting, fight over. I have an over-leveled gun. That is not how a typical playthrough fight goes.
That was fun.
Occultist. Other than the tornado. Yeah, she does an ice pillar thing.
Feeling good. Scared yet? you've got. Coursing through my veins. That was for Maya. I am brimming.
What did I just do to you?
You failed.
Coursing through my veins. Anyone else want to try?
When you fight a guy, you hear pain screams and somebody isn't even there. Well, she was here. I just don't think that voice line. That's just a story voice line that's playing when it shouldn't. Because it's not Troy that's making that sound. Tyreen is normally here. You know how sometimes you enter an area and like a line of mission dialogue plays, even though you did that mission ages ago? It's the same bug.
Is that the best you've got?
Oh. No! No! I did it dumb!
That was for Maya.
I swear, if I've lost 2 death grip drops because of that, Angie.
Coursing through my veins.
I don't think they'd count it. Because what's to stop me farming it off stream and then... Yeah, no. The idea is you get it from the enemy.
Barely worth the sweat.
Wait, what?
That was for Maya.
That's annoying. Again, he's dropping legendaries when that's happening. I still don't think they'd allow it, Capone.
Destroy!
Lost loot itself is strictly prohibited.
I am brimming! Anyone else want to try?
Let's just not do anything.
Gather, Tyrene! Yeah! Dig!
That was for fun.
Nobody.
I can feel the power.
Elpis is charged! You lost!
That was for Maya.
The twos are funny and they got overly hated. I definitely like them more than most. But I did find a lot of their dialogue a bit like, eh.
I can feel the power.
They had their moments. And they were very underutilized. Well, Troy's villain arc, well, villain arc, was just such a waste. They could have done so much more with that. And it just didn't result into anything. It's just a waste of time by the end.
Is charged! You lost!
Are we through here? I'm unstoppable.
There we go, finally.
That was for Maya.
There we go. The Silestra drops the driver and Pestilence, which you already have. Who's the other one? It's Atomic, isn't it? Who's the EMP, the Phasor, and the Red Suit? Why does he have 3? Is there any other enemy in this map? Or is it just Atomic and Silestro? Voss is the most forgettable weapon in Borderlands 3. Is it? Like, Vibrapulse literally exists. As does Hot Drop, but not the artifact, the gun. Binary operator is not forgettable. Everybody knows the binary operator and the waste of space it is. Like, binary operator is one of those that's so bad, nobody forgets it. Especially since when we're farming arms race, it's all you get. Not true, but, you know, it feels like it.
Villainous duo. If they start monologuing, you can cut them down. 2 birds and 1 stone. Their reign of terror.
I need to do all of the 0 challenges before I do T-Rex. Is there a reason to do all of the 0 challenges, or is there one that you don't have to do? I know there's a weapon that whenever I see it, I go, that's the most forgettable gun. But I literally just can't remember it right now. You get the leader. What I'm saying, Toxic, is in the route of the hunt, am I guaranteed to be killing all of the 0 targets? Or is there a 0 target we don't have to kill? That is my question. Is Viber in the hunt list? No, because it's possible to not get it. Red suit and driver? Okay. I know why I'm slow. Open save it types in fish. No clue. Good, yeah. I'm sad the Burning Summit isn't in the list. Now that we know how to get it. I mean, it's not RNG, so I suppose, like... But, like, killing words in there, so, like, come on. Come on. How you doing, Funk? Hope you're well. Oh yeah, wasn't Feel Free the Hunt, they removed a lot of things in the list, so it isn't really the hunt. Well, the first hunt had everything. Minus Burning Summit, but we didn't know how to get Burning Summit at the time. And then post that, they removed items, which, yeah, I don't agree with. The 2 timers most forgettable? Oh, I've forgotten mission rewards. Oh, that opens a whole can of worms. What did they remove? They removed the DLC 4 purples. Redline? Nah, Redline's too good. Redline's way too good. There are guns. So, I like the thinking because it's not in the world drop pool. So you have to go out of your way to farm it. But it's on the same enemy as Hellwalker. So you're going to be encountering it because people farm Hellwalkers because Hellwalker is great. Also, Redline itself is just really fucking good. You know, when you have a weapon like Garcia, very little reason to farm the T-Rex that drops it. So you're not going to be encountering Garcia, not in the world drop pool. But it's quite good. Then we got Sledge's Shotgun, dropping by Hot Carl. Not in the world drop pool, not as good as Garcia or Redline. But it is Sledge's Shotgun, so. The Hydrator. That's a good one. I don't fucking remember what that one is. That's not the bubble gun, right? Oh no, are you talking pre-order weapons? Ooh, do we count those as forgettable? Because you get them at the start of every single playthrough. You still got, yeah, pre-order one? Ooh, I'm not sure. Not sure. It is the forgettable, more forgettable of the two guns. It's the better of the two guns, but you always remember the Nerf gun. You still have Garcia? Yeah, Garcia is a good weapon. This is the great thing about forgettable weapons. Is you forget the most forgettable weapon because it's forgettable. Like, who the fuck remembers Event Horizon? Who remembers that thing? Because if you got some weapons that are so bad, you remember them because they're bad. So you need a weapon that doesn't drop in the world drop pool, isn't in the same pool as something you're going to be farming a lot. Like 9 volt. Bright Side, that's a good one. For TDO shotguns though, I think Event Horizon takes it. Stargazer, that's a good one. Which one's Stargazer? That's not a main mission reward, is it? Oh, that's Star Killer. Spade, I like Spade. Memorable. It is good.
Anyone else?
Star Killer, right, yeah. Isn't it a sniper with XY modes? That's the Salika protocol. Or is the Call shotgun from DLC 3, Robin's Call? That one has like a bit of weird popularity as well, Robin's Call. Some people like it. Looks like all the target drops have unique drops unless I'm misunderstanding the question again. Yeah, which is why I'm kind of leaning towards I am guaranteed the Leuda, but what I'm thinking, Toxic, is if there's any overlap. Because some weapons have got multiple drop locations, and not only that, some weapons, like, you can count them as world drops. So, like, I don't think there is one. I think I have a reason to kill every single one of them. I was just wondering if there was a weird outlier where I could get away with not killing one.
Ready to unleash this power.
Chandelier, yeah. Remember Chandelier. Chandelier, frequency, all of those, yeah. Propriety or license? License is good. That's a good gun. But a bit forgettable, yeah. I wouldn't say it's like most forgettable, but it's one of the more forgettable ones, despite being good. It was the Chaosan before the KO... well... after? It's like... kind of Chaosan. It's budget Chaosan.
Make this quick, yeah? Would you even try?
Fucking... stop. I got one. Mind killer. Cannot say you remember the mind killer. I so wanted the mind killer to be good. Is that the shot in the first boss drops? Well, yeah, mouthpiece. Can't drop on playthrough. And nobody's really farming mouthpiece and not in the world drop pool. It's also very insignificant. Like, it's not a bad weapon that's constantly plaguing your drop, so nobody remembers it for that. You've got no reason to farm it. You've got no reason to farm anything on mouthpiece unless you really want a nemesis. DNA's good. It's like better, but RNG cuts them. One dedicated drop, 2 not clipped by the weapon, 3 you won't farm for it. Yeah, well, yeah, basically. Unless you can think of a scenario even more. Remember the 2-time? Yeah, of course. That one, because it's a reference to like a known guy. It's the scopeless sniper rifle of the game. They always get some kind of weird attention. Although 2-time probably got the least amount of attention out of those. Everyone knows elephant gun, rider, buffalo rifle, but yeah, the 2-time just kind of didn't land. There's a mission reward weapon that hasn't been mentioned yet, and I'm waiting for it to be mentioned. And it hasn't. I used it a lot in my first playthrough. I thought it was a really good gun. No! Narp. Narp's pretty forgettable. I think that's probably the most forgettable of DLC 3. Even though it's like, alright. Cloud kill? Cloud kill! That's good, and you get it on every playthrough, and it's like... Bubble Blaster. How can you forget Bubble Blaster? The bubble gun. It's the bubble gun. It's great. I like the Bubble Blaster.
Mediocre.
There's a joke in there about the audience growing too old for the 2-time to appeal to them anymore. Hand of Glory. It's not gonna. It's a forgettable weapon, Viper, so it's not gonna be on the main mission track. Also, fuck Hand of Glory. It sucks. Yeah, we've already mentioned Slaky Protocol today. See, this is a good example of a forgettable weapon. Let's go. Without using external sources. It's a Hyperion SMG. I do use the null pointer a lot. No, it's not the needler. Needle gun, whatever. Well, not needle gun, but the Halo needler. It's not that. There's EMP. Finally. You got no clue? The Love Machine. Not in your records. It's a Hyperion. He's making it up. I'm not. There is a Hyperion SMG. It's purple. It's called the Love Machine. It fires 2 projectiles. You get it on a side mission from Necro to Feo. Late in the game when you're already like, just like, come on, let's have this thing end already.
Family, the vault thieves are winning.
But it's like, actually good. Link is infamous in the community because it can't be annoying naturally, such a weird weapon. Didn't they fix that? Because I think since then, it's less talked about. He's like going over to do remote. Cutsman, there you go. Yeah, the Love Machine.
Scared yet?
Let's not use ice here. Frozen Devil, SO Force is your new vote. SO Force is a good one.
So much power.
It was never worth using. Wasn't it quite good? I mean, I'm pretty sure the fix came after. Julius Dazzle.
Through here.
The fix came after they added multi-tap, so it was just irrelevant. So what else we got? We got Frozen Heart and Ice Cream. Is it only the 3 drops that she has? Oh, no, because they didn't write Hammerlock for Firestorm. Which I already have, got that in playthrough. It's just a Frozen Heart and Ice Queen we need now. Was SF Force even fixed? I don't think so.
I can feel the power. You even try. Oh, I'm projecting. Not today. What a nuisance.
Another Julius Dazzle. So, if you weren't aware, Aurelia does drop rates the only way that makes sense, and it's basically only Aurelia who does this. Instead of rolling a chance for a legendary and then dropping one of the available legendaries, she rolls a chance for each legendary individually. This means that there is 0 downside for it being a crowded loot pool. Which is a big complaint, that loot pools are too crowded. Aurelia fixes it by just having them be independent of each other. So why they didn't do this on other enemies? Not a clue.
Why even try?
Oh, that looks like an Ice Queen. No, it's a Muck-a-Muck. There's a Frozen Heart there. Oh, Ice Queen! Hell yeah! Right. Anathemus. Wait, no, hang on. DNA, that's 6. Chaosin, that's 6. Monarch, that's 6. Multitap, that's 6. Plaguebearer, that's 6. Reflux, that's 6. Sandhawk, that's 6. Tankman Shield, that's 4, but it's also Traunt, so. Take up. Basically 6. We should do an over-under pool about them bringing Jack back in BL4. No. That was easy. They didn't bother. I'm gonna go with didn't bother, Jim. There's too much incoherence with the overall structure of Borderlands Endgame Sandbox. They just kind of did shit. There isn't any structure to it, any coherence. So I would just say they didn't bother. They didn't think about it. They just applied drops in a way that they knew how. And for whatever reason, Aurelia was done differently. Different teams, so what? Well, the people who design the boss won't be the people who code in the items dropping.
Power. Not gonna hold them forever. Come on, more. Just be. Anyone else want to try?
Ooh, do I do this on Mayhem 6? What's my Mayhem 1? Slayer.
Dance a massacre.
This is a long time to kill.
Be still. I am the greatest.
Those crystals look like
Yeah, no. Whatever intern they hired to sort Aurelia's drops is the goat. So you had the experienced team doing it the old-fashioned way, and then they were like, "Hey, intern, do you want to do Aurelia's?" It's like, "Yeah," and they just did it the best way.
Almost done.
Yeah, much better.
the planet does not appear to
I don't
have
think
been
it's worth doing Guardian takedown on Mayhem 6 here on Amara.
You can do better. I am the greatest. I'm a freaking legend. A fight for me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Don't move. Not gonna hold you forever. Oh, grave digger.
Imagine a world where they really work on drops in a modern fashion, you know, where it doesn't drop the higher chance. Well, that's the thing. Gearbox don't put enough structure into their endgame to do shit like that. You know, when you look at a game like Warframe, First Descendant, Division, whatever, everything... I don't want to say meticulously designed, but you know what I mean. There's attention to how it all fits together. Borderlands is just a gargle fuck of stuff. Loot Look was an attempt, and a not very successful one. I get the idea. The thing about Loot Look is, on the surface, great idea. What was a complaint Borderlands 3 had? Too many legendaries. But we do know that the part system of these games, way too many parts. You need a lot of legendaries in order to be able to properly farm stuff. So their solution, make drop rates low at start of game, make drop rate high at late game. And that's what Loot Look did. It fixed the problem. Drop rate low at start of game, drop rate high at end game. That fixed the issue. The problem is just not very well.
I feel so right. 2 hits. I hit you, you hit the ground.
More crystals.
Hurts my soul, but you get what I'm saying. Like, not 100% effectively, but there's an attempt to make it all fit together. Whereas Borderlands, there isn't one. I was risky saying Warframe, because I don't actually know how Warframe works. Whereas I do know how Division, Destiny, and First Descendant work.
A dance, a massive
I just assumed Warframe would have it kinda right with how popular it is.
stop struggling.
The other thing is, this crystal charging really slowly. You prefer multiple pages of the story? Move at the tears? I dislike that greatly. That was one of the best changes to Borderlands 3 for me. Was the fact that that wasn't a thing.
This is so goddamn sublime.
It meant that accessing endgame on a new tune was just so much better.
And now you come to plead an end countless stolen sons.
The problem that Mayhem ran into was a skill issue among players.
This is a highly advanced garden.
I'll flat out say that.
It's on now. This is all too easy.
Alright. Out of bounds question. Does this count? Wait, did they fix it? Oh no. It's there. I can see it. Uh-oh. I need to stop climbing on shit. It's going to get me killed. So yeah, access to a playthrough too. Yes, absolutely. Toxic, I agree. The game definitely should have a New Game Plus, but I don't want it forced for the sake of accessing the true endgame. Borderlands 3 did it right. It doesn't really lock anything behind New Game Plus. But it's there for the people who want it. Can't believe I fell there, what the fuck. I couldn't see my platform, it disappeared on me. Come on, hurry, hurry. There it is. Unfortunately missed the cycle here. Yeah, the New Game Plus removal in Wonderlands was an odd one. Like, okay, I understand it. They had their numbers, and their numbers showed that not many people did True Vault Hunter mode in Borderlands 3. Understandable. It doesn't mean remove the damn thing. Okay, so Anathema. I don't like Anathema. I do. Great fight. I don't like Anathema on a 1 life because I'm always torn. Do I jump or do I stay on one platform? I don't like staying on one platform because a bit of knockback can get me killed. But jumping also has its own dangers of jumping into a fucking Nova. So like, what do? You see, this is very tight. I don't like this. Kill everything. Nothing can knock me off of this platform. All it takes is a Wraith doing that, and it's a very bad time.
Waves against the rocks.
See? Badass Wraith. That's bad. That's bad. Evil. If I had a heart rate monitor, it'd be spiking. See? This is why we hate that. What's going on? It's like we're doing this the intended way. Okay, so this fight's enjoyable too? Oh, it's a fantastic fight. I think we need to do this like a few one too many times, like. Game, I do want to kind of go back. It's not giving me the option to go back. This one's safe for some reason. Why is this one safe?
Shade.
Guardians were built as protectors.
What
They
is
almost never
light
attack
speed?
on-
Cool. Can't see Wonderlands putting time into Wonderlands. Wonderlands itself, no, I don't see it. Definitely Wonderlands 2 though.
If this martyr orchestrated the destruction of Minos Prime, it may represent a new schism in the Guardian ranks.
Oh, I'll be glad to get through the endgame portion of this run. Too many environmental things that can kill me. So it's not even the enemies. It's just the environment within the endgame activities. All the barrels and water and cliffs. Bank management was horrible in BL3. My guy didn't try bank management in Wonderlands. Wonderlands will make you wish for Borderlands 3's bank management. I agree, could have been better, but like... they proved it could have been worse! Bank management IRL? Fucking hell. Bank management IRL is the hardest one? True. Especially when your bank deals in fucking faxes. I'm trying to get a fucking mortgage.
Time up.
What kind of Madagascar bank are you using that faxes? I was as shocked as you. It's like, sorry it's taking a while. They're not getting our faxes. Like, why the fuck are you using faxes? Because the bank only deals in faxes. Excuse me? Yeah. What do you mean the bank only deals in faxes? Hey, Quartz, thank you for the year. 13 months. Much appreciated. Cheers. Thank you very, very much.
Come on, more, more!
Only use effects once in your entire life. The message was sent to another company's correspondence. Why are we using fax for this, Jim? Why is there a badass Sarah here? What the fuck? Yeah, like... So they needed to send a document to the bank.
Absolute massacre.
And they're like, they've got an error. The system, they're saying that they're not receiving it through the fax. Even though we got the confirmation that it arrived, that it was sent. It's like, okay, why can't you send this document as an email? Like, why can't, like, I'll do it. I'll walk into their chain and put it on a desk. Why can't we do that? It's like, no, annoyingly, it has to be done through fax. Like, I will walk into that building with a piece of paper. They literally spent about 2 weeks trying to get, 2 or 3 weeks trying to get this damn fax sent. They had to do the backup channel, they had to do the emergency channel, like, it was fucking insane. Like, if you're taking weeks to send a fax successfully, can't we just go over there with a piece of paper and give it to them? But no, apparently not.
This is all too easy.
They eventually folded and set up a one-use only emergency email for it. Again, what bank is this? Santander.
Enjoy.
Yeah, don't get a mortgage through Santander, guys. Viper, when I told you, mine was a headache.
That must be the source of the energy.
I'm not joking.
Brilliant, Vault Hunter, so we may get a reading on whatever's inside. Yes, it's probably a monster of some sort, but science demands we make certain.
There's headaches and Liz dealing with medieval peasants. And then send a cease and desist, have your fax machine ready. Or somebody at work was saying, hey, when you get your first bill for the mortgage, you should send it to them via fax. That's a good idea.
In the palm of my hand.
Why is the Radiodum like off over there?
Happy now? something for that.
Does Face Puncher work on those melee crystals? No, you need to do the crystal break animation.
This is so goddamn sublime.
I need to be careful doing that. This gun can kill me.
Outstanding takedown, Vault Hunter. You avenged the population of Minos Prime.
Smog.
Assuming they are dead.
That's all we got. Smog. Two Scourge weapons, two Anathema weapons. Obviously it's better if we get the Scourge weapons first, because we can farm Anathema easier, but hey. Why am I in Sanctuary? Did I fast travel here? What? I've never spawned. What? What kind of spawn-in is this? I'm learning things. Well, not, but like... Huh. Like, I know that spawn in a... Wait, no, because you spawn outside the door.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and find it.
I've had the other bridge spawn, but I don't think I've had that bridge spawn.
Got a target for you.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart so much as burst open from within.
Child's play. Oh. I am the greatest. Here comes the drop.
Isn't that spawn point when you get to Sanctuary for the first time?
This is
If you save quit there, you spawn by the door out the bridge. You don't spawn in that corner, I don't think. Because there's one where you spawn just on the entrance to the bridge. Like by the doorway. That was like towards the front. Maybe there is a way of spawning there in that scenario. But like a save quit from a takedown?
so good. This is so goddamn sublime.
Those
Really?
crystals look
Tutorial
like one in my
crystals?
lab. It is clearly Iridian technology, but I am unfamiliar with its purpose. Start pushing buttons, I suppose. The crystals are losing energy without someone to charge them.
Known as shit's broke. Should I spend my Guardian tokens? Only 12.26, I thought it'd be higher.
source of the signal.
I need to be careful there. I slid up that slope. There's a death boundary there.
These structures are thousands of years old, but there is no record of any Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple...
It'd take like 40 mins or more to spend all of that. Yeah, but I'd get like a little bit of stats.
I can feel the power.
More crystals. Interesting.
Who wants a free kill?
If I was to spend them, I'd do it naturally.
Ready to unleash this power. Stop struggling.
It'd be nice to have the spend Guardian token gone. I just don't even see that anymore. My brain's filtered it out.
I am the greatest.
The trial was held an age ago, and now you come to plead an heir to countless stolen sons.
Incredible! This is a highly advanced guardian that is able to speak with us.
I'm unstoppable.
Randy asked the community your thoughts on Ava. I'm sure the comments to that tweet are nice and civil and not at all completely and utterly horrific.
So much power.
Sheepishly protest the flame with words of peace. Come then to burn to meet a coward's end.
Well, that's not a point I've ever actually seen anyone make, Jim. Most people don't like Ava because she's annoying. Slash blame her for getting Maya killed.
Feeling good.
This is the one I want to do. One of these you can just kind of jump. It disappeared on me.
I'm unstoppable.
You gotta be careful because it can actually slide you off. Okay, yeah, it's disappearing the moment the Nova is. Why is it doing that?
Can't run from me.
This is so bizarre. This is twice Anathema's behaved weirdly.
So much power.
Whoa, I nearly fired there. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad. I didn't want them to block me, but I knew shooting there was probably a really bad idea. Oh! I got launched into it! Oh my lord, my heart rate. No, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't do that again. Don't. What the fuck? That was like your friend pushing you off something. Don't do that again, video game. Oh, I cannot take it. That was uncomfortable.
Ready to unleash this power.
That was literally frames from dying.
Shame to see such brilliant ancient technology destroyed, but I must admit you make it entertaining to watch.
No new legendaries? Rude.
Say goodbye. Coursing through my veins.
Good to see Six being a voice of reason.
Got one ready. So much power.
good.
Yeah, I hope Ava matures and is like just a really likable character in 4.
Just be.
Just out of spite, really. But also means that, you know, she's not wasted in Borderlands 3. Yeah, it sucks if they like try a new character, it doesn't work, and then just toss the idea, because it's then like, well, it was a waste of time. So I'd like it to be a genuinely good character in 4. You know, since we've got her, I'd rather she wasn't in BL3, but she is, so...
I'm unstoppable.
Why the fuck is there a diadem here?
Fully energized.
The worst thing would be to get killed by a diadem and then the thing charges. Kills all the enemies. Is that jumping messing with their AI? Yes. No, it's directly messing with their AI. They find it difficult to track towards you, which is most notable on Spectres. Spectres run at you in basically a straight line. By jumping, they can't. Like, Wraiths end up being the most aggressive one because they can leap at you. Spectres just kind of don't know what to do. And Spectres are the running at you ones.
Ready to unleash this power.
Sarah's being airborne, they're a threat as well. But yeah, if you were boots on the ground, you'd be forced to kill Spectres. If you constantly jump, you're not. So you can delay them more. Or are they different when they get passed on? So my interpretation is that whilst the powers are the same, each individual has their own interpretation on how to use the powers. It's why you get some difference with how they use them.
So it must be.
Coursing through my veins.
So it's the phase lock action skill, but she's been able to do something different. Which keeps it fresh, means they can do new ideas. The whole sirens are defined by the power, not the other way around. The story choice they did, I think, was a massive blunder, but hey, at least they can interpret them a little bit differently. So many diadems. This is good. So BL4 is good. Same. Hi Drifty, hope you're doing well. You have Lilith who changes her power interpretation every game. Listen. Consistency in Gearbox. It's not the best duo, alright? Like, it went from walking to teleporting things to just fucking flying.
Ready to unleash this power.
So, Maya and Ava can't fly, right? Lilith can, Troy and Tyreen can. Angel can. Like, Troy was flying, but he never got Lilith's powers, so the flying's just like a siren thing.
So much power.
But for some reason, Maya and Ava never flew. Yeah, Iridium enhancing powers is 100% a thing, so that makes sense.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
Didn't Ava use the bubble? Oh, she used the bubble to move themselves around. Yes. Okay, so do you remember like a few streams ago, I made the point that maybe Maya just kind of sucked. This is reinforcing it. Maya just kind of sucked. She didn't know how to use the powers at all. She was a terrible siren. Like, she needed to do loads of training to move that door. Ava gets the powers. Oh yeah, I can move doors. Hell yeah. Easy peasy. Troy gets the powers, instantly moving planets. Not Maya, though. She can't do anything.
I am brimming.
No phase lock, nothing else. She could create balls of iridium and control people with her mind. So she has some stuff going for her.
I pass as I was made. Defend or
Did they use the mind control at any point in lore?
way tonight till dark returns.
I feel like they did, but I can't remember it.
An outstanding takedown,
As a
Vault
globe
Hunter.
draw.
You avenged the population of Minos Prime, assuming they are dead, of course.
That's two globe
Based on
drawers.
my scans, it's as though
That's
they
frustrating.
disappeared off the face of the galaxy entirely. Another exciting day in science.
So I still need a web slinger. Never saw Troy Thought Lock? Well, that's probably because they forgot about it, to be honest.
Enter the breach, Vault Hunter, and destroy that Guardian.
In law with Krieg? Okay, there are some fucking questions to be asked. if Maya is thought locking Krieg, we gotta ask some questions. Hang on a minute. Given that they're like a thing, that's a bit dodgy. Is that one though? We got some ethical questions.
My fists are ready.
Consensual thought locking.
Eyes up, got target.
So Maya tossing sunballs in BL3 instead of slag ones? We did! Yes, yes. She still had the elemental projectile. That was incredibly underused. But yes, she did still have the elemental projectile.
Be still.
So the stuff that they can do with Phase Lock, I just kind of think they forgot about them.
An Iridian temple? That must be
I think it's the stairs that kill you. I can't remember. I'm not going to risk it.
These structures are thousands of years old.
Anointed enemies are
There is no
definitely
record of
Troy's
any
thought lock.
Iridian ruins on Minos. If that is the case, this temple must have been transported here from elsewhere.
Yeah, the anointing thing is weird.
Feeling good.
I hope you're warmed up.
Okay, so if Maya passed knowledge to Ava on how to use her powers, why didn't Angel do that for Tannis? I could see knowledge not getting transferred in any way when it's just randomly selected, but like, because Maya chose Ava, you could say like, yeah, but Angel chose Tannis. And Tannis didn't have a fucking clue what was going on.
So much power.
Also, question. Something that I've been seeing talked about on Twitter a lot recently is how Angel knew Tannis. And they were trying to think of reasons like where they came in touch with each other. And that's a really weird thing to discuss because like Angel sees everything. Of course she knows who Tannis is. They were the two main NPCs of the first game, Tannis and Angel. Jack's Horns? What? Why there specifically? They knew, Angel knew of would have known of Tannis way before that. Way before. I don't think it's got anything to do with the torches. Angel was very aware of Tannis during the first game. She's an expert in the field, and she's on the good side. I don't think the torches have anything to do with it. It's all there anyway.
Let's make this quick, yeah?
I am the greatest.
Take them out.
Like, she's one of the good guys, and her life work is literally sirens and Iridians. But there is no better person. No! Why am I making this mistake? I never make this mistake. Yeah, that was just rude. He came out as a siren, but hey. Yeah, I think the idea of having this the person who's obsessed with sirens never actually be a siren, I think that just makes sense, but hey.
I'm unstoppable.
That disappeared the instant. What? Why? Why did that disappear so instantly?
Oh, you've just made a big mistake.
Fully energized.
I need to go back. I don't... It's never done that before. It's a really annoying bug. It's making this just unneedlessly dangerous. But... What?
I'm unstoppable.
Yeah, I could just eat it. See, it stayed there. Why did it stay?
I hope you're warmed up.
Game, where is your consistency? Still need to know who the other two sirens are. I assume you mean whoever has Steel's powers and whoever has Tyrene's powers, right?
So much power.
Oh, this is bad. That was very awkward overlap. Light speed, rectifier, stinger. Did I have stinger? I don't think I did. I did not. I just need TNT now. Any playability was General Nox the Siren? No. So if you only know General Nox because of their appearance in in the Borderlands movie. Basically, think of Borderlands movie Commander General Knox, and just think the complete opposite of that person in every way possible. But that's game Knox. They wrote Knox to be as far away from game Knox as humanly possible. Yeah, no, the Siren was Steel. He was a lower rank. And she never demonstrated her powers. Probably because they didn't actually really intend her to be a Siren. She was just like an unused model of Lilith. But she never used her powers, so we can just say she was a Siren, because she was a Siren. And that is the only power out of the 6 that we don't know. We have to change Tyrene powers? I don't think so. Maybe to a different level. Different power, because Tyrene was very strong. But you can also say Tyrene, and by extension Troy, were much stronger than their powers should have been, because they were literal children of the vault. They were like conceived in a vault. So you can just say, oh yeah, that gave them more power. And thus whoever inherits Tyrene's power doesn't get her strength. And just has a watered down version. Tyrene was only strong because of the whole vault thing. But what are her powers is exactly? Draining life force to... basically absorbing life force. And if said life force included Siren powers, gaining those Siren powers as well. She's like the anti-Siren. Syla from Heroes, I guess. Was Troy the 7th Siren? No, Troy was a parasite, an accident. He was a conjoined twin of Tyrene, and only inherited powers himself because he was a conjoined twin. Yeah, he was an anomaly. He didn't really count as being a Siren, he was an extension of Tyrene. A parasite, as they call him.
I'm unstoppable.
Also, what's happened because they made it so only Sirens can open vault keys, and yes, only Sirens can open all vault keys, apparently. Well, no. No. Sirens can use their powers to charge a vault key faster than the natural 200 years, but anyone can shove the key into the hole. Jack. Does it open the ability for men to be Sirens? I don't think so, because again, he's an extension of Tyrene. So these are Spectres here. Normally, they'd be running at me in a straight line, but because I'm spam jumping, they don't know what to do. So they're now like, they're trying to like throw projectiles at me. So if I stand here, they immediately just start running at me. You watched the movie but didn't worry about lore pieces? Well, no lore piece is relevant in the movie because it's a different universe. And yeah, they reused the characters, but they really changed Nox. So Nox was this really just old guy who was fed up with everything, and he had a giant mech suit, which had a suicide button in it. That's how, like, done with shit that Nox was. Nox was so done with everything. Like, he was a mood. Like, all of his echo things were like, ugh, I don't want to be here. So if you could just, like, hurry this up, like... Because the only person who outranked Nox was a literal, like, toddler. So Nox has just had enough of everybody's shit.
I can feel the power.
Yeah, Game Nox is a fantastic character. Movie Nox felt like a bit of a waste. She didn't really do anything.
Hands up.
I just think Phase is that it stacks onto her powers. She could have potentially drained all CV just to boost herself.
That must be the source of the energy.
I don't think it was a pure mass thing. I think she needed a higher ceiling of power to drain to add on to a higher ceiling of her own power. I think she needed to constantly, like, drain things to feed her, to feed the power, but if she wanted a new power ceiling, she needed to drain something stronger, which is why she was going after the Destroyer and Vault monsters, because they're more powerful than COV. COV would keep her fed, but she wanted the good stuff. The Stingrays look cool, at least? Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed the movie. Hey, Kitty, good to see you. Hiya, hiya. How are you? Amara power explanations?
Fully energized.
I think it's mainly because Amara was introduced with this idea of a power being a bit more than just one gimmick. That's why they called it Phase Trance and gave her 3 action skills to tie in with the new game mechanics. Also being, so Lilith and Maya mainly do their powers through one hand. Amara is just, like, a badass. She punches things with both hands, so she gets powers in both hands. Because her thing is punching.
I am the greatest.
Those crystals resonate with me.
Amara's just better. Better than Maya, certainly. Is it explained how long Amara's had her powers?
Feeling good.
As someone who played BL1 fully like once, I didn't get much annoyed with Nox because I mostly don't remember his stick. More of an issue with Tina being special. I mean, that was all a lie anyway. She wasn't special. She wasn't, you know, a siren. She was just a bit of a psycho girl. Being held prisoner by a large corporation. Which tracks with the games? Sort of. Yeah, which tracks with the games? Actually, Tina's character was quite accurate,
Reveal your secrets.
thinking about it. He was just a bit of a lunatic with an affinity for explosions.
Brimming.
And a clone? Yeah, there was that bit. But like, was that bit even true? I mean, if it wasn't, Atlas's actions wouldn't have made any sense, so I guess it was. Problem is, the movie didn't explain enough, like, i.e., why does Lilith have powers? the movie kind of didn't, like... kind of didn't explain that bit.
Well done, Vault Hunter.
I guess the idea is... Oh, there's no web slinger here, is there? Oh, no.
Now I
There is!
the box that says
Oh.
takedown of otherworldly automaton.
Let's go.
I've checked it off.
Okay, there's only one more Guardian takedown thing, so I'm gonna go get that. Anything explained why Lilith didn't have powers? Well, I don't think the game, not even the game, gives us enough info on like sirens and powers. I don't think Lilith got her powers when she was born. Yeah, no, Angel didn't start showing signs of powers until a little bit older. So they didn't know Angel was a siren until she was a little bit older.
What could have happened here? The planet does not appear to have been ripped apart.
So like in the movie, Lilith had powers, but not until she was admittedly a lot older.
I am the greatest. Stronger together. Usually. Barely worth the sweat.
Alright, I'm reaching here, but it fits. This is a big reach, okay? The siren's powers manifest when the host is in grave danger, right? So Lilith's powers in the movie manifested when they were about to fucking die. Angel's powers manifested when they were being held up. There was like a turret involved.
Take them out.
And I'm pretty sure a bandit with a gun.
A trance.
Like Deadpool in MCU, yes. Basically, there's a consistency there, so we're rolling with it.
Be still.
And because Lilith was so effective of a bounty hunter in the movie, it just never happened to her because she just had everything under control.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
Might have had them randomly. Well, sometimes they can get them from birth, i.e. The Calypso twins. They were a siren from birth. It was likely Maya was as well because
These guardians are different.
of being held
They attacked
in the
this
monastery her whole
What
life.
purpose could they have?
So maybe for some people it's dormant. Some people they inherit it midlife. Maybe that has to be targeted and not random. And maybe some people have it from birth. In game lore, would we say Atlas? In game lore, definitely not, because Atlas has no association with, unless there's something with steel we don't know.
You enjoying the show?
Movie Atlas was definitely trying to make a siren, and obviously it didn't work. Wait. Wait. Here we go. Video game. Aw. There's some actual Siren lore. I think 4 will give us a lot more, and some of it will render like. Some of it will. What's the word? I've forgotten the word. You know, to render the previous thing, like, obsolete. We say it all, retcon, that's the one. I don't know why I forgot that. Eliminate. Law, eliminated. Yeah, retcon. Yeah, I think we'll get a lot of Siren and Iridian lore in Borderlands 4, and I'm sure it'll retcon a lot of stuff because it's Gearbox, but... yeah, it's retcon. I think with 2 N's? I don't know. It's either 1 N or like 2 N's and an E. Seraph? Ah, they're not returning to Seraphs. That's a forgotten thing, is that? They are not doing Seraphs again. That's a BL2 thing. I would be shocked if they returned to Seraphs. I think they've got too much on their plate anyway. It's just retcon? Fair enough. What was that? I'd be kind of pleased if they returned to Seraphs, because Seraphs are cool. But yeah, no, not happening. They had an idea there, and then they completely forgot about it, and it was never mentioned again.
I can feel the power.
It'd be cool if they made a return as a way of, like, reintroducing standalone raid bosses. Because obviously Seraphs don't discriminate.
Shoot that one and thank me later. This is all too easy.
An Iridian temple. That must be the source of the signal.
Bullet reflection bosses brought back in full force. Hated Jackenstein and pissed them. Yeah, Badassosaurus Rex was a big, like, what the fuck were they thinking? At least Jackenstein, you could be precise. Like, Jackenstein, there was always a spot available without bullet reflection. BA Rex didn't have that. Wait, so Sarah said law? No.
Oh, I could get used to this.
Well, okay, so so Seraphs is entity that chooses Thing to be their guardian, and Thing becomes very, very strong and drops Seraph crystals. And there's a dodgy guy behind a door who gives stuff in exchange for these crystals. That's it. That's all we have. So Thing here is like a Hyperion engineer, or Pete, or a stalker. The creature, like the Seraphs made them a Seraph Guardian, and then they became really, really strong and dropped crystals, which some guy was interested in. That we don't know why, we don't know who, we don't know what a Seraph is. Like, we don't know.
Absolute massacre.
Oh yes, Hyperion Engineer and Stalker in the same category. That's why I said they didn't discriminate. They just kind of picked whoever they deemed worthy. I wonder if worthiness is a thing. I need to read it. I need to do a Borderlands 2 run where I read all the text, like I did for Borderlands 1. That was good, was that? That answered a lot of questions, actually reading. I need to do the same thing for Borderlands 2. Feels like, why did he choose Pete?
Come on, more!
Reading? Bah. How dare I?
My burden is a billion worlds. I live and die.
Master Yi, what was his deal? Again, I don't know. They just kind of picked the pirate guy. Say, hey, you're strong now. We don't know why. Just that the Seraphs had the ability to just pick somebody and go, you're strong now. But if you die, you drop crystals, and some dodgy fucker in an alleyway wants those crystals. That's all we've got.
A massacre. Enjoy. Who wants a free kill?
Why do I feel crystals in my stomach today? Why am I growing? Why are these sandworms suddenly listening to me? Why can I not leave this arena? Why am I glowing? Why is this door above me? Why am I getting crushed to death? A day in the life of Master Yi.
Slamming down!
You sheepishly protest the flame with words of will. Come then to burn to meet a tower's end.
That guy's throwing grenades at me, but won't attack me until he enters the arena. Why is the roof getting closer? Right, Anathema, you've been really weird and scary today. Please stop it. Just give me the TNTina. And I'll be on my merry way. I don't know why you're being really buggy today and really scary. I invite you to not do that again. Let's try this one. Maybe this one won't be as scary.
Is that it?
No, it's just doing it. What? Why?
Was there more of you a second ago?
I don't understand. I have an idea. You gotta run towards the fire. Okay, it didn't work. I couldn't find the dangerous one. Oh. Wait. Whoa, wait. So the boost pad goes if your platform is safe. It's only there if there's a Nova spawning on it.
Making headlines!
And because this is scaled, maybe there's less dangerous platforms. So I need to go to this one, because this one is danger. So because I'm on a dangerous one, it keeps the boost pad there, so I can get off. Right, okay. So I go to this one now. Okay, cool, I like that. I'm only just learning of this now. Because I normally play true. And for some reason it doesn't happen on true. But this is a reward for going towards the dangerous one. I can speed up the fight. You see? That? Good game design.
Better move.
Okay, it's overlapping. I need to let them catch up. I wish it didn't spawn enemies on the dangerous platforms, but hey. Alright, let's just let these Novas catch up a bit. Never mind.
More form. That's what did you in.
What's irradiating you? The bubbles.
Shame to see such
TNTina!
ancient
That's my first ever
technology
TNTina drop.
destroyed, but I must admit, you make it entertaining to watch.
Hell yeah, that's all of takedowns done. The bubble does that? Yeah, it damages you if you stand inside of it. A bit unnecessary, but... Cool. So, we got like 30 odd items there. 20 odd? I can't remember where we started. Yeah, we basically just did takedowns, didn't we? In a couple of other areas. Yeah, Mayhem 4 stuff, apart from Tankman Shield. So next, we do the Mayhem 6 stuff. Oh, we can do Hemovorus again. Yeah, well over halfway now. We can wrap up Hemovorus. Now, the plan for Hemo is probably going to be Mayhem 5. And the reason for Mayhem 5 is because it should be 12.5%. If Mayhem 1 is 2.5, and Mayhem 10 is... Mayhem 0 is like 2.5, and Mayhem 10 is 25%. Mayhem 5 should be 12.5%, which isn't good. But... I don't have the power to deal with Mayhem 10, and Mayhem 5 is the highest Mayhem before Vermi spawns. So, I'm hoping I can kill him in reasonable pace on Mayhem 5. I should be able to. And have the 12.5% drop rate for each of the items. So that's the plan for Hemo. Then... So yeah, Mayhem 6, Hemovorus, and then it's literally just... It's just base game. Yeah, it's just base game. I need to do Creature Slaughter as the only end game. But yeah, it's just base game wrap up after that. Cool. Ah, I didn't do Lieutenant Preston. I should have done Lieutenant Preston when I did Atomic and Silestro. I forgot about him. Damn. Oopsie daisy. Can't we fish slap? I'd have to go and farm another fish slap because I didn't pick one up. I didn't know about the drop rates changing, so oh well. Also, fish slapping is dangerous because it can bounce back and hit you. Where's the peer-to-peer networker gearbox? It's okay. They said that they're adding it at a later date, I believe. Copium. Cool. So, yeah, we're in a good spot. 230. Mayhem 6 and Hemo is the biggest threat. After that, it's just like not dying to shit. Tyrene has a chance of killing us. She can launch you into outer space. Muldok the Anointed is a dangerous one. One Punch is a dangerous one. Beyond that, yeah, if something's gonna kill us, it's gonna be something silly. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.